All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutation to the hopefully elect. All right, so I was watching the brother here, GMS South Carolina, the brother Manata Zakbai, and brother Yawan, out there in Myrtle Beach, and the stream was Salaki. The stream was having some issues, and I've seen one of his moderators of the Kingdom is Within was saying that he was all over Facebook. I haven't seen the post, but I guess I was curious. I got to looking for it. He said, Elder, they had you like 4 times in the same Facebook feed as some lady that got you in there. And so I was just like, trying to find that, typing in Hebrew Israelites, things of that nature. So I came across this, and of course these brothers here is ISUPK, which they shouldn't have all this stuff on. This stuff is just being a little too extra. You got on leather or whatever this is. Could be vinyl, could be leather. It's a little extra. But lo and behold, so like I was, like I try to tell people, like the brothers try to tell, people all the time, the nigga woman is like the biggest, she's the biggest opposition to this truth, Now for granted, these brothers, they're not like in the full spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, but at least they have the name Yahweh in Yahweh Shai, and they preach you, they tell you that you tell you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that you're Israelites, But yeah, they, you can just kind of see like this dude, he got his chin all the way in the air. He looked kind of proud, I don't know him, but just if I were to judge just off of how they look kind of, they shouldn't be wearing all this stuff. The scriptures say, let's just get this quick scripture, then I'm gonna get into what this lesson is about. Like it. Oh man. Yeah. 1 Thessalonians 5:22. Like you, brothers. 1 Thessalonians 5:22. Abstain from all appearance of evil, and just you look like the song come to mind when I see you is that Ply song. I'm dressed in all black, which is a song about robbing people, and you guys, with this all black on, you look like some type of force, like I don't know, just you guys have on all black and it's just not really a good look. You got your sunglasses on, just kind of look of the world. You got a big old dog chain around your neck, Anyway, but that don't give this woman no pass to be on here debating back and forth, And you just see like the mockery that's going on. So here she goes, says, do the Hebrew Israelites own trademark of looking like overweight Power Rangers from the Stone Age asking for a friend? So she's just on here making complete mockery, She's the original poster, it would seem. Then you can just see what she's saying, Oh, most of them don't want nothing to do with Africa and African Hebrew. The anti-African Hebrews come from One West, and no matter where they come, because they took over like a virus, and trying to figure out. So this is the point that got me. I'm trying to figure out what type of woman giving them a pussy pass to make them think this shit is legit fly. So since when does the amount of box that a man get dictate what he does as a man? That's the, and that just kind of, it just brings back the point, or really shows you how this is a woman worship society, because there's like this unspoken word or this unspoken rule of, if it's cool to women, if it gets you the pussy, if it gets you the box, Salakia, if it gets you in between a woman's legs, then it's acceptable in the society. But pimps, drug dealers, rappers that promote all this wickedness to their people, sellouts to Esau, they all getting boxed, they all getting coochie. But that don't mean what they doing is some type of righteous. You know what I mean? Since when did we need a pass from the woman to be to get the go ahead for what we doing? Is, oh, this is cool. Yeah, that's cool because you get in the box from these shallow women who don't even know they Israelites. These shallow ass women. Now all of a sudden, yeah, woman approved. There you go, you got it, woman approved. But No, we're not supposed to follow after women. Let's just read some more of this, man. Trying to figure out who gave them the pass, you know? Scroll down. You know, I think it was something else she said. Basically just saying, you know, most of them have more than one wife. There's another one. I think she said it earlier. But yeah, just, you know, it just really got me, you know. You know, who gave them a pussy pass? And dudes laughing it up like, yeah, yeah, that's right. You that was funny, sister. No, that shit ain't funny. You know. And then this dude on here, you know, laughing it up. Better hope none of the elect ain't in this camp, cause your smooth face ass gonna get destroyed. For making fun of him, talking about some, you know, just making fun, you know. As you can see, man. As you can see. Look, see? I wonder what female cleared them for this shit. Or was it men? Since when do men have to get cleared through female? That's the problem of this society. And it's ingrained into the mind of these women that men have to get cleared from females before they go out and do something. You know, we need to get your clearance before we do. And it embodies her spirit. That she really believes this. Look, had to be men because I never seen women with them. See? Then here go this coon ass nigga. My thoughts exactly. See, I don't know not one woman who would look at these outfits and say, "Yeah, girl, he could get it." Come on, man. Why does it have to be all? You know, it's all we not out here trying to please you women like the Apostle Gabar was going into. This is not a popularity contest. Now, I'm not a part of ISUPK. I don't wear this stuff. This stuff is a little over the top. But where do you women get off talking about what you know what the men of the Lord should be wearing? You know, and then you see the post that she posts, and you can just see what type of woman she is. You know. All right. So let's just go into some of these scriptures. I mean, not scriptures. Some of these things here. Then we'll get into the scriptures. You know. So this one thing right here. You know, talking about this. How I think fragile male egos and toxic masculinity sees me. Laugh out loud. Laugh out loud. Good. I'm cool with that. You know. She's cool with looking like a demon. You know. This is the type of stuff she's cool with that she posts. You know, him I cheated. Girls' reaction back in the days was to cry. Girls' reaction nowadays is bitch me too. The fuck? You felt the need to block you. What was that sound? I like it, bro. I'm just trying to see something. Okay, yeah, my computer was doing something weird, Salakia. But you know, like I was saying, let's just keep going, you know. Yeah, look at this. Ladies, just a reminder that there are better looking men out there with an extra inch than the one who's playing games with you. That's adultery, bitch. That could get you killed in the biblical days. You know? Be his pain. Let that other bitch go crazy trying to be his peace. Wait a minute. You know? Well, what does the scripture say that you're supposed to be? Ecclesiasticus 36 and 24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. Wait a minute. Be his rest is what you're supposed to be doing. But rebellious as women like this one, they want to be his pain instead of being his peace, you know? And you can just see it, man. You can just see the type of my mentality. This is what I want to get to, though. This real Queen of Heaven shit, you know? Whatever a king is desiring from his queen, he must first deposit into her. He cannot expect to get from her that which is not put into her already. If you want love from her, you must first deposit love into her. What about wives obey your husbands? Why a man gotta, turn around and flip upside down, and do all this other shit, to make you, do what you're supposed to do, man. You know, look at this. If you don't know what this is, you're not my type. Oh, so you're an Egyptologist. Listen to this. I don't have to be I don't have to be a feminist. I'm a woman. Besides, I can never be equal to a man I birthed him. So what you saying? What you saying? You above him? You above them now? Look at that. I am a wombed restorator. The womb shall be restored to its rightful honor, I say. So what you trying to say? You really think you created men? This is the pride of these women. She thinks that she created a woman. Look at this post. Mom, from the mom. It took me 9 months to form your heart. Don't let someone destroy it in one day. Hold on, wait a minute. What? Hold on, what? Oh, let's see here. Second back, Maccabees 7. And second Maccabees 7. Let's see here. There's a good one right here. In verse 27. So what's going on here is these 7 brothers were they were being forced to eat pork, or they were trying to force them to eat pork, under the wicked reign of Esau Edom. I think this was during the time of the Greeks, who was what king was this? All right. Let me go back and see what king this is. I think it may have been Antiochus, yeah. Antiochus Epiphanes, okay? King Antiochus Epiphanes. All right. So let's go back so Antiochus Epiphanes took 7 Israelite brethren, because we are the Hebrew Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, whether you wicked nigga women who think you God and think you formed a man in your womb and you are life givers and all this other type of bullshit, like a man gotta bow down to you like you seen in that picture and kiss your ass in order for you to do what you gotta do, in order for you to be what the Most High told you to be. That no, that's not how the fuck shit goes. Dude ain't gotta come around and try to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, hey man, everybody's gonna deal with a woman, and it is what it is. But man, ain't nobody shouldn't have to go through, jump through fire hoops like a fucking circus tiger. Jumping through fire hoops to try to make you be a woman, man. All trying to pull teeth and all this shit for you to do what the Most High told you to do. You don't fear the Lord. You don't even believe. You think you a fucking Egypt. Now people are work in progress. Okay, people are not right, but this bitch ain't trying to change, man. This bitch ain't. Most High haven't chose her. You know what I'm saying, to be one of the elect women. Now, hey, I don't know what this future holds, but if you look at all the mockery and all the shit she's into, I made a woman. It's okay to cheat. Remember, there's a man with a bigger, rod, and leave that man. And what's this saying? Once you finally meet an awakened female, you cannot speak to her with the same condescending words you used on females in the past. She won't yell, argue, entertain your ego, or tolerate your negative energy like your exes once did. She would just dismiss your ass and find a soulful man who's more on her cosmic level. Oh, so she's gonna commit adultery. She's gonna commit adultery, Basically. Alpha male reads a post by a woman, keeps scrolling if he disagrees. Beta male reads a post, sucks the teeth, whispers this bitch, argues back and forth, blah blah blah. Yeah, you know what, and that's right. A lot of you bitches is gonna get ignored in that day. Gonna get ignored in the day. That time, cause Jacob's trouble is coming, man. And you women that think you created, man, let's see you survive, man. You know, reading all type of weird shit. What's this shit? As you can see, she thinks she African. African women, blah blah blah. I'm checking out some book by some woman. You know, as descendants of the divine Sibyllus, and you see it revealing yourself. Man, these bitches is bugged the fuck out, man. Bugged the fuck out, man. You know. Anyway, like she was talking about, she formed a man, right? But what did this woman of the Most High say? You know, Salaki, let's read this. So, Second Maccabees 7:22. I cannot tell how ye came into my womb, for I neither gave you breath nor life, neither was it I that formed the members of every one of you. So what was in her post? I took me 9 months to form your heart. Don't let somebody break it in one day. You ain't formed shit, man. You ain't formed shit. This wise woman of the Lord know that the Most High did all that, man. You were just a vessel, man. Okay? You didn't form a motherfucking thing for you to be all proud. I'll never be equal to a man because I made a man. I formed a man. You ain't over shit because you carried a man. Now you over a man. The only man you over is your son. Until he becomes a man and leaves. Even then, he not gonna disrespect. You know, we're not supposed to disrespect our parents. But he leaves his mom and his dad, and he clings to his wife, and he has his own household. And at that particular point, he's his own man. You ain't running no men out here like you over a man. You know, this whole idea, it's really in these people that men are supposed to bow to women, you know? And there are some of our people still, some of our women still don't see that. These women really out here acting like they made dude, like they really made men. Like the thing didn't require the seed of a man in order to bring forth. And like she played a big role because he was in her body. You didn't create shit, man. The Most High did. I cannot tell how ye came into my womb, for I neither gave you breath nor life. Neither was it I that formed the members of every one of you, but doubtless the Creator of the world, who formed the generation of man and found out the beginning of all things, will also of his own mercy give you breath and life again, as ye now regard not your own selves for his law's sake. You know, so that just kills that whole I made man type of shit, you know? We over you because we carried you in our womb type of shit. Come on, man. You women is out of your mind, man. And like I said, this is not, you know, we're not just supposed to flat out just like diss our moms or no shit, but you women out here that's looking at men that, you know, you had nothing to do, like they not your sons, and you just looking at these men like I'm over you because I'm a woman, I give life. You fucking bug the fuck out. Most High gonna kill you, man. You're gonna fucking die. And you know what? Buck up if you want to, man. The Most High is gonna fucking kill you, rebellious women, man. Like you made a man or something. You bitches is full of shit. Full of shit, man. So let's just get this scripture, man. Ecclesiasticus 25. Let's see. And 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. Because some of these women out here, man, a lot of these women is wicked as fuck, man. You know, now our men is wicked too, but man, the wickedness of a woman greatly exceeds the pride, the arrogancy, especially of the nigga woman in this society, greatly exceeds that of the man. Because deep down, these men really know they ain't really got it. You know, there's some that are proud, but you still find this sense of humility somewhere deep down in their wickedness. Like I give you this dude, Kevin Gates. He's a demon, man. But when you hear him speak, sometimes you will perceive some type of humility. But when you hear these women, oh, there's none. There's not an ounce. There's not a drop. Not a fucking drop. Pride all day. All day. Especially like Cardi B and them all day. Pride. Yeah, I'm a stripper. Yeah, I'm a fuck another dude. Yeah, I suck this dick. You know, it's just pride in whoredom. You know, you might catch a dude dropping a few jewels here and there, even though they demons. You know, and they pride themselves, but just the wickedness of a woman in her pride of being whoredom and just thinking she the shit, she just spews out wickedness, man. You know, I've literally sat here and seen, like, you know, like I said, for that example for Cardi B, she just keep popping in my mind. I literally sat here and seen her talk about sucking dick and just the look on her face, man. You know? But it be these same women that think that God's gift to earth, man. Ecclesiasticus 26:9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. You know? In her haughty or her proud looks and her eyelids. Painted eyelids, you know, holding her eyes in certain position, like having a proud look upon her face, man. And having all that makeup on and stuff. You know, hey, this is a whore. She's a whore. All right. So let's keep going, man. Ecclesiasticus 25:19. All wickedness is but a little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. You know? Um, I'm gonna read this one down here. I'm just trying to see anyone else. Ecclesiasticus 25:24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. You know? And I mean it's just the way it is, man. You know? You can't like sit here and act like Eve didn't tempt her husband to go follow after the customs of the heathens, i.e., or in example, eat that forbidden fruit, which was the customs of the other nations that were around. You can't act like she didn't tempt him and say, "See, I'm doing it. I didn't die." Yeah, he shouldn't have followed her. He shouldn't have followed her. That's a great example for us to not follow after these women. That they'll have you bugged out like that damn coon on there. Big up in that girl. That whore, because you can see by her post that she believes in horror mindsets. You know, why else would you? Your page represents you. For all those that try to say, "Well, I just put stuff on my page and it don't really mean," you feel okay enough with it to put it on your page. Somebody's gonna read that and gonna get influenced the wrong way. So whether you want to act like you don't believe in it or not, yeah, you felt strong enough to post it on your page, so that represents you, man. Whether you really feel it, oh, it's social media, it still represents you, man. They're gonna see your face, they're gonna read your post, and they're gonna see, oh, this is what she likes, or this is how she feels. Why else would you repost it? If it didn't make some connection with you, why else would you repost all that wickedness? You know. Um. But yeah, like I was saying, no, he shouldn't have. Adam should not have followed after Eve. He should have. He should have manned up. Now it all happens through the Spirit, the Most High. He's the orchestrator. But no, it's a perfect example of today, of what not to do today. We shouldn't be following after these women with they bugged out philosophies, man. You know, like that shit she was saying about there's somebody with a bigger dick and that's gonna treat you better than the one that you just playing with you. The one who's basically not kissing your ass and doing everything you want them to do. There's always somebody better with a bigger dick. That's a wicked ass philosophy. But what does it say in Proverbs 30:20? Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. So what? I mean, she eats, wipes her mouth, and then act like she ain't do nothing. She'll go blow a rod, ride a rod, go have sex with a dude, and act like she didn't do nothing wrong. Act like she's not defiled. Act like she didn't cheat on her husband if she had one, or or act like she's not supposed to stay with that one man after she's been defiled by him. Once you've been defiled according to the scriptures, once you had sex with a man, that's your husband. That's supposed to be your husband. After that, you have been defiled. Let's get it. Jeremiah 3:1. And women put away their husbands as well, and we can get that too. Jeremiah 3:1. They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith Yahweh. So, yeah, like it's saying, if a man put away his wife and she go marry somewhere else, she can't come back to that man. Why? Because she has been greatly polluted. Is not that land, shall not that land be greatly polluted? It's referring to that woman as the land. And yes, that land has been greatly polluted. And the only reason is, you're being referred to as the land. Why? Because you hold the seed. And what holds the seeds on the planet Earth? The ground, the land is what cultivates the seed. But the seed is whatever seed you put in it. If you was, if we want to refer to it like humans, a so-called black man put his seed in a so-called white woman, that tree that's going to grow is going to be a black tree. A so-called black tree, an Israelite tree. People are referred to as trees. I'm going to go too deep into that. People are referred to as trees. I may get one. Lucky. And there's other scriptures if you want to find me, referring to we want to find where it talks about men being trees, man. Mark 8:24. This is the blind man. Let me go up a little bit about that. Mark 8:23. And he took the blind man by the hand and led him out of the town. And when he had spit on his eyes and put his hands upon him, he asked him if he saw anything, which is what ought means, anything. And he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking. After that, he put his hand upon his eyes again and made him to look up. And he was restored and saw every man clearly. So he was seeing in the spirit at first, and he saw men as trees. Then after that, he saw men normal, walking as normal. So men are referred to as trees, man, numerous times throughout the scriptures, just to kind of just show you that if you put an Israelite tree in Moabite land, which is Israelite man planting his seed in a Moabite woman, you're still gonna get an Israelite tree. Okay, you women are the land. You ain't nothing but the land. Okay. You didn't cultivate shit, man. You just provided the nutrients for that seed to grow and come up out of you. But that seed is still going to be whoever planted it. That's the seed it's going to be. It ain't got nothing to do with you except you provided the nutrients. You may have gave it a few attributes, but you didn't form shit, man. Okay. I'm about to wrap this up, man. About to wrap this up. I'm really going to get deep in. All right. This is what you men do nowadays too, man. Follow after your women. All right. Jeremiah 44:13. For I will punish them that dwell in the land of Egypt, as I have punished Jerusalem by the sword and by famine and by the pestilence, so that none of the remnant of Judah which are gone into the land of Egypt to sojourn there shall escape or remain, that they should return into the land of Judah, to the which they have a desire to return to dwell there, for none shall return but such as shall escape. Then all the men which knew that their wives had burned incense unto other gods, and all the women that stood by, a great multitude, even all the people that dwelt in the land of Egypt and Pathros, answered Jeremiah, saying, As for the word that thou spakest unto us in the name of our power, we will not hearken unto thee, but we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth, to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven. And that's basically what's going on here. This Queen of Heaven worshiping this mother goddess. Our ancestors of, whatever that lady said, that, we descended of some womanly deity, Mother Ghana and Mother Earth. It all goes back to that Queen of Heaven worship, man. This womanly deity that you worship, that fulfills your every womanly fantasy, that you are God on the planet Earth. Fucking bugged out, man. No. I'm not even gonna get this one, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and end it here. I'll read this and that'll be it. Esther 1, and verse 9. This is talking about Esther Ahasuerus, which reigned from India unto Ethiopia and all that. So this is talking about him and his queen. This is the book of Esther. When Esther came and married this dude and to help Mordecai, basically help out the children of Israel. But yeah, his name was actually Xerxes. Yeah, so this is one of the Xerxes, I think Medio-Persian power of Persia and Medio and Persian Empire. So let's just get to the point. So this is what his queen did, and which is what a lot of you women do, man. You women get into power and you set a bad example, man. And even you lower level women that just post shit on Facebook, you're setting a bad example to the women of your nation, and you're gonna pay, man. You're gonna pay. The Most High not gonna let you get away with this shit. So he called up a feast and he made feast in his palace. Esther 1 and 9. Also Vashti, the queen, made a feast for the women in the royal house which belonged to King Xerxes. Let's just say Xerxes. Verse 10, on the seventh day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded Mehuman, Bigtha, Harbona, Bigtha, and Abagtha, Zethar, and Carcas, the 7 chamberlains that served in the presence of Xerxes the king, to bring Vashti the queen before the king with the crown royal, to show the people and princess her beauty, for she was fair to look on. But the queen Vashti refused to come at the king's commandment by his chamberlains. Therefore was the king very angry, and his anger burned in him. And the king said to the wise men which knew the times, for so was the king's manner toward all that knew law and judgment. And basically what happened was he ended up was like, you know what? Don't come before me no more then, since you want to not obey my commandment. And they was like, look, just get you another wife. And that's what he ended up doing. But hey, man, this is the spirit of you women, man. A lot of you women. I'm not going to do what you say do. What you mean come up? I'm a queen. I'm a god. I created men. What you mean obey a man? That's the spirit of a lot of you women. That's going to get you fucked up. What you mean obey a man? I carried a man. I'm a womb man. I give birth to men. I am God. I formed you. You ain't formed shit. The Most High gonna kill you with that proud attitude, man. So anyway, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Rahava Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. I hope that this lesson was edifying to the hopefully elect and to the elect. 1/3 women and children that may be listening. I pray you were edified with that. I'm going to say Shalom.